Hello. Today, the moon continues in Sagittarius. So we are winding up or winding down, I guess, the Sagittarius moon cycle coming full circle with the moon back in Sagittarius where we began this moon cycle. So we have an opportunity to revisit our beliefs. And today I want to talk about expanding horizons. I'm Marina Orms here with your Astro Vibe for Saturday, December 28th. And so, with this Sagittarius moon, Sagittarius is the archer, the moon is the mood of the day. So, we've got the archer mood vibe, expansion, exploration, discovery, going beyond boundaries and seeing what lies beyond our old ways of thinking. So if you have a comfort zone, a place where you live, where the land and the terrain and the territory is familiar, perhaps it has a nice fence around it, sort of containing your and delineating your boundaries, right? And this is your comfort zone. It's where you live. It's where you know how things work. And when you decide to go beyond the fence, right? The comfort zone, the familiar terrain, the place where you know how things work and things are really under your own purview in terms of understanding. When you go beyond that fence, you explore, right? There's more out there than what is familiar to you. There are new perspectives, new paradigms, new ways of thinking. So when you get on a plane and you go to a foreign country, you find yourself in the midst of people perhaps who speak a different language, have different cultures, do things differently than you, think differently than you, and yet they're still human, right? You're still able to establish human to human connections. And so there is so much beyond that fence line that is your familiar territory that can inform your mind, that can expand your mind, that can expose you to new thinking, new possibilities, new ways of doing things that have not occurred to you or you have not seen the value of previously. So that's how we want to think about the Sagittarius energy. It's really important, and beautifully, the zodiac brings us 12 different ways of approaching the world, right? And so we need all 12 of them. And in the elegant way that it is the system of astrology is made, we have four elements: earth, air, fire, and water, bringing in the four dimensions of our experience. And we have three modalities: cardinal, fixed, and mutable. And so of the 12 signs of the zodiac, we have all of those combinations. We have a cardinal, fixed, and mutable earth sign. We have a cardinal, fixed, and mutable air sign, etc. So this Sagittarius is the mutable fire sign. So that brings the energy of fire, which is the energy of movement, of action, of being moved, right? So fire energy is also spiritual because it is what moves us, what inspires us, what invigorates us with the impulse and the desire to act, to move, to try things, to experience what we can do when we explore and find the courage to try new things. So fire energy moves us. And then mutable means that it is a releasing energy. It is letting go of the previous, it is not a initiating energy. It is not a maintaining energy. It is a releasing energy. And so with the energy of Sagittarius, we want to think about releasing our old ways of thinking and expanding Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, so expanding, Jupiter is this planet of expansion and abundance, into new possibilities. Being moved by this experience of exploring territories we have not yet experienced, gaining the insight, the new ideas, the new paradigms, the new perspectives from that experience of going beyond. So that's the vibe of today. And that is the energy we are completing of this cycle. So when we planted our seeds for this cycle with the Sagittarius new moon, and if you've been following me, we talk about setting intentions with the new moon. So there was an intention or something being put into motion related to our philosophical approaches, our beliefs, our ways of thinking, our ways of understanding, and that there's some evolution, some growth, some development that needs to take place related to our thinking, our beliefs, our perspectives, our sense of what's possible. So we are needing to go beyond that fence, metaphorically, maybe literally, to see what else is out there, to open our minds, to have new experiences that will inform us, inform our beliefs, expand our beliefs, help us grow into what we are capable of becoming. And so we've got this expansion energy, this review of our story, right? Our ways of understanding. And the way that we tell the story of who we are is a reflection of what we believe. And your beliefs are, in a sense, what you see as possible. So when you have beliefs, beliefs are great, right? Beliefs allow us to uh, function from day to day because they give us a way of orienting ourselves. This is good, this is bad, this is right, this is wrong. Here's what's important to me, here's what I don't care about so much. All of those beliefs help us to be who we are. And when we can expand into new paradigms of possibility, new thinking, we can have see more possibilities for ourselves. We also have, as I've been talking about this week, we had a transformative Scorpio moon, and then we had the T-square alignment with Mercury opposing Jupiter. So Mercury in Sagittarius, Mercury thinking in Sagittarius, beliefs opposing Jupiter, expansion in Gemini, curiosity. So, and that Jupiter forming a square to Saturn, that is getting us to think about what we want to create, think about new constructs, think about how our beliefs inform our sense of what is possible, and expanding our sense of what is possible so that we can expand what we're capable of creating and thinking in terms of our future from that perspective. What do we want to create? How do we show up? How do we um, um, show up as a force for what we care about, what's good and right in the world? And we may need to do a little personal reflection on what is good and right. And then how can we be our best selves? How can you be your best self to be part of supporting what you believe in, what's important to you, and expanding your thinking? So that's what we want to think about with the Sagittarius moon and this highlighting of the Mercury opposition to Jupiter, as well as the Jupiter square to Saturn. And so the moon continues in Sagittarius throughout Sunday, and then we have the Capricorn new moon, new reset, releasing this old moon cycle, and we're finishing up the work of this Sagittarian moon cycle, getting ready to plant those seeds of the Capricorn energy that is about creating something tangible, some results, thinking about what are the goals, what are the strategies. So before we get there, we need to know what's important to us. And that's the beauty of the zodiac, right? We get this opportunity to do the work of Sagittarius in expanding our thinking. Sagittarius also has to do with teaching, philosophy, broadcasting, higher education, all those things that have to do with how we find a truth and then how we share that truth once we come to a new understanding, right? We want to share it. So that's where the publishing and the broadcasting and the teaching comes in. It's like, let me share what I have discovered. So you can think about that, what that means for you, and then how that's going to inform the next moon cycle as we begin with the Capricorn new moon and opportunities to get hands-on, to think goals, to think strategy, to think how do I get from where I am to where I want to be, and what does that look like? What's my plan? How do I need to get organized? Some of those good Capricorn things. And Capricorn is a cardinal earth sign. So earth is tangible, it's results oriented, it's getting our hands on, and then cardinal energy is initiating. It's starting new things, it's steering, moving things in a direction. So that's where we're heading. Thank you so much for being here. And I've got a forecast out for 2025. So if you're looking for more insight on what the year ahead will bring, go check that out. It's on my YouTube channel, forecast for 2025. The link is in the description for this video as well. Thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing. And I'm Marina Orms. You can find me at astrologyheals.com. Learn more about me and what I offer there. All right. Thanks for being here, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.